Thank the Honorable Angajan Ramanathan, as well Jaffna, Mr. Mahesan, and also all who participated today, because I think we had a very productive meeting, which I must acknowledge as being very well prepared, and we have had an excellent interaction from all parts of the Jaffna community. We have met with the Jaffna universities, with the chambers of commerce, with the agricultural sectors, with the banks, and that has been a very fruitful discussion in my view. We spoke about Palmyra, as to how Palmyra can be the next export product from Sri Lanka. We spoke about tobacco, as to how tobacco, its industry can be also positioned to bring in foreign exchange into the country. We spoke about boat building, how boat building can also be improved, and that can be another area where we can assist the export industry. We spoke about the possibility of agriculture being improved, and there were lots of very good ideas that need to be promoted, and I'm sure with the partnership of the government agencies like the BOI, with the Export Development Board, we will be able to have specific projects that can be taken forward in order to improve the livelihood development opportunities here in the northern part of the country. Agriculture and tourism were also discussed very extensively as to the bottlenecks that we have, and the banking sector to play a more robust role in ensuring that people have greater and quicker access to credit. I think the ideas that came out at this meeting were excellent, and we will be immediately implementing some of those ideas to ensure that credit flows to the parties who are seeking credit, so that people can get about their business very effectively and very quickly. I think overall the enthusiasm that has been shown by the people of this area to provide an upliftment to themselves as well as to their communities has been exemplary, and I myself was impressed with the work that they have done, and with the way in which small entrepreneurs have become medium sector entrepreneurs, and what problems they are having, and that we could even help them further to go up the ladder to get into much better positions in life as a result of these initiatives that are taken. So I want to thank all who participated, particularly Honorable Angajan Ramanathan, who created the forum to make this happen. And I think if we go through this situation on a regular basis, where we facilitate investment as well as we facilitate the persons who are involved in these different types of businesses to do better, Sri Lanka would really progress much faster. These are areas that need special support. These are areas that have to be given guidance, and that part of is the responsibility of government as well. And you can be sure that we will be encouraging these entrepreneurs to do better, and hopefully we can bring up the living standards in these areas. There are new areas that we can work on as well, particularly the IT sector. We will be visiting some of the IT centers as well as projects that we will be supporting. We can also support the grape manufacture, the toddy tappers. All these are areas that will be discussed in the future and supported, and the GA has given his complete support for these projects, and we can look forward to some better times in the future. So thank you very much to all of you for the coverage that you have given, as well as the enthusiasm that you have shown, and may I say thank you and vanakkam.
Functioning in the north has been closed. So long-time factories that have been operating earlier have been closed now.
Yeah.
Is there a way to restart them back?
Yeah, thank you for that reminder. We are definitely looking at reviving those industries that have been in the past working well, but we want to also make sure that those are brought up to the proper standard, and we will be looking at that as a very specific type of activity for the future. Another very important question. Microfinance is a subject where we have seen people being given loans, but at the same time, sometimes the loans have not been repaid, not only because they didn't want to repay, but because of the conditions in the country had been dwindling. In the last 5 years, business in general had been deteriorating. When business deteriorates, the ability for people to make money in order to be able to pay back their loans has been reduced. So that is the key factor which has been the overriding situation where people have been unable to pay their debts. So we are trying to improve the overall environment where business can be done better, where business can be flourishing, and if that happens, the microfinance situation can ease quite a bit. I gave that example. If you have a person who owns a three-wheeler, he will only be able to run the three-wheel business well if he has hires. So you have to make the other people also rich enough to take the hires. Then only that will work. So it is a two-way process where we have to improve the business network as well as the business environment in the country, and if that works, some of these problems that are today at the forefront can also be reduced as time goes on. That we have been working on. China is, we are negotiating a swap of $1.5 billion with China, and I think it should materialize soon. And when that happens, there will be a very clear signal given to the international as well as the business community that Sri Lanka is on the path to stability. We have been to a great extent affected by the reduction in the reserves as a result of the last government's misadventures as well as mismanagement. When I was the governor, in 2014, it's good for if your channel can put this. Sometimes your channel doesn't put this part, particularly the Sirasa channel. Right? So Sirasa channel must carry this. In 2014, in 2014, Sri Lanka had reserves of $8 billion. $8 billion. Then, after borrowing $10 billion, the Yahapalana government provided only $7 billion to the new government. 8 plus 10 should have been $18 billion. But we were only provided with $7 billion at the time that we came into office. That is why we had to negotiate new avenues. So, which one? This one. Please tell them to put that, so that they will also know that these were the ways in which the country's economy was reduced in stability, but we are going to rebuild it. We are rebuilding it now, and you can be sure that we'll build up our reserves and then make sure that Sri Lanka is on the path to stability as well as growth. So please have that and convey that to your viewers as well. Bank governor has given a figure of $3.7 billion, and that is the correct figure. Opposition can say any figure they want, but the central bank governor knows best what the figures are, because he is the man who has to pay the bills. So I will be trusting the central bank governor's figures, and I know those figures are not in any way done in a wrongful manner. Opposition figures may be wrong, but the central bank governor's figures are correct. The proposal was that there are some of the finance companies which have the capacity to come back, and so far a clear decision has not been taken, but there is a possibility that it can be resurrected. And as you know, when I was the governor, we didn't allow any single finance company to fail. But unfortunately, in the last 5 years, during the time of the previous government, all these finance companies were destabilized, and they did not perform as well as they should have. That is why some of those companies had to be closed down. But there are opportunities today because of the better economic climate as well as the better business climate. There is a possibility that some of those companies could be revived. We will examine that in consultation with the rest of the government, and if those can be revived and brought into the normal sphere of development once again, we will attempt to do that. And I think if we do that, some of these companies can certainly be revived.
So, but the thing is, do you have a
liquidation processes can start, but if the parties agree that the liquidation processes can be stopped and then the companies can be revived, it can be done. But it all depends on the submissions that are made to court, because then only the court can take a decision as to whether to continue with the process or not continue with the process. Okay.